Hello, it's Jeanette with Geomazing Paper Crafts. Thank you for joining me in my craft closet. Today I am going to demonstrate how I make these cute, very, very cute little party favors using the Stampin' Up! Tea Lace Doilies. See? They're about 4 inches wide or 4 inches round, and I'm just really thrilled that Stampin' Up! Is going to continue selling these in the next catalog that they're coming out with next month. So anyway, look how cute these are, and they really do hold a lot of candy. And you can pretty much decorate them any way you'd like. I just chose to put a couple of little stamped and punched decorations on them. But let me show you how I put them together because they are so easy and they're so fun. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to start out with a doily, a tea lace doily. And if you notice, this doily has a wrong side and a right side. You'll be able to see what the wrong side is because it's kind of rougher on the wrong side. But what you want to do, if you want to, this is like totally up to you how you want to decorate. Stamp something on here. Put letters, you know, like put a background stamp if you want. What I did is I just used a stamp set that I got free from the Occasions catalog. Oh no, I'm sorry, Celebrations catalog, and I got it for free. And this is the one it's called Simply Wonderful, and I'm just using this little tiny flourish here, and I stamped it around here. Pardon that little goof up here. And like I say, you can do any kind of stamping you want, but I like how everything color coordinates. Of course, with Stampin' Up! Everything does, and I just love that. I use this DSP, which is the Pear Pizzazz, and I'm using the polka dot design here. So what you want to do is you want to punch out or cut out, however you want to cut out, because I think Stampin' Up! Is coming out with a 1.5 inch punch. If you don't, if you have dies that will cut out a 1.5 inch circle, this is what you're going to need. Okay, now I'm just going to put this in front here so that you can see what I'm doing here, just for contrast. Okay, so you're going to take this 1.5 inch circle and just put a little bit of adhesive. I'm just going to use just a tiny little bit of fuse. If I can get it. You only need just a little piece of it. Sorry about that. Okay, now you're going to flip it over and turn it on the wrong side and try as hard as you can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get that right in the center. Okay, and you're just going to stick that piece of DSP right in the center. Now, if you look at this doily and how it's made, you're going to see that you're going to have these big I guess they're little ovals. I'm going to call them flower petals, just for your, just for reference sake. These little big flower petals. Now, also there's 3 smaller flower petals in the middle. Now, that very center one in the middle has an X or a cross on it. What you want to do is you want to take your, take the cross, the one with the cross on it, and right down the middle, you want to cut just up to the circle. Okay, and you're going to do that for every one, and there should be 6. You want to cut every single one of these ones that have the X on it, and right down the center. And you don't have to be too perfect, but I mean, there's not a whole lot of cutting. Okay, one more. Okay, so now you've got all of your little flaps. Now you're going to take it and turn it over, and you are going to use glue dots. Where are my glue dots? Ah, right here. Okay, so you're going to just need 6 glue dots for this whole thing, okay? Isn't that cool? Just 6 glue dots. All right. Now I'm going to use my, sorry for reaching, I'm going to use my pick tool here. And you're going to put glue dots on just 3 of these larger petals, but you're going to use 2 on each one. Okay, 1 on one side, 1 on the other, and you're going to skip 1, put 1 on one side, and then 1 on the other, and skip 1, and repeat that. 1 on one side, and then 1 on the other side. Oops, come on, move over. There we go. Okay, now what you want to do next is take your second petal from the middle and kind of match it up with that second petal like this. Can you see that? How I'm matching it up? And then just press down on that glue dot. Okay. And you're going to do the same on this side. Actually, let's see how we're going to do this. I think I'll go this way. Matching up the petal. I'll go this way. Actually, I think it's easier for me to work with this upside down. Okay, match up that petal like there, and then press down on the glue dot there. Okay, and you're going to go around this way, turn it this way, match up the petals, that little small petal, and press down on that larger petal where you put the glue dot. I'm going to flip this around this way. And be gentle with these because they are kind of delicate. Match up the petal, press down. Okay. One last time. Matching up the petal. And pressing down. And then I'm going to flip this over, match up the petal here. You can see that. And you flip it down. Okay. Now you've got your cute little basket. See that? How cute that is? Alright, I'm just going to fluff it up here. Okay, now you can decorate this, like I say, any way you want to. What I think I am going to do is, like I did with these other two, I'm just going to use another little piece of the DSP, and I use some pinking shears on this. It's about 6 inches long. You can see this, okay? And I'm just going to use another couple of glue dots. I'm just going to put one here and one right next to it. And find where I want to put this. I think I want to put this right here. Look at it. Let's see where the center is. Yep, right here. I'm going to put that one right here. And then I'm going to put another couple of glue dots next to each other. You could use hot glue if you want to hot glue this down. But I don't think you need any more than 6 inches of the DSP for your little handle here. Okay. And now, like I decorated this here, I put, I used another stamp set, the Petals stamp set, and I just punched, I stamped and I punched it out, of course, with the Pear Pizzazz, and I put up a little mini glue dot, I'm sorry, not mini glue dot, what do you call these little things? Candy dots. Yeah, I put a candy dot right in the center of this in the Pear Pizzazz, and then I put a little two-way glue, and I put some of these dazzling diamonds. Yeah, and it sparkles now, so I love it, love it, love it. Okay, now another mini glue dot, and I'm going to set this one right here in the center here. Okay, isn't that cute? Okay, I also I cut out a butterfly. You can probably use your little bitty butterfly punch for this, and I just put a little butterfly on the side, and now you can fill it with your candies and your little treats, and everything is color coordinated. And look how pretty that is. I just absolutely love making this, and I hope you will too. So, once again, I am Jeanette with Geomazing Paper Crafts, and you make it a great day. Bye-bye.